what happens is you start out saying, okay, bananas are good right now, giving me a good price. Let me plant some bananas. So you plow your field and then you plant your banana trees. But what happens? Lo and behold, life gives you lemons. And you need to know how to make lemonade with that. So if right at the outside, if you are expecting, oh, I'm going to get bananas and I'm going to learn how to make banana shake or how to sell bananas, what's going to happen? What's going to happen, guys? You're going to be clueless. You're like, oh no, I know how to do stuff with bananas, but now I have a bunch of lemons and I don't know what to do with them. But then that's where the key is. Now you know how to make lemonade. So you have to change yourself. And that is the key thing I want you guys to take away from my speech. Be prepared for anything. You do your stuff, do your hard work, but don't be disillusioned when stuff doesn't happen how you planned it to happen. Life always throws a curveball at you. You need to know how to handle that. If you have that one single skill in your repertoire, you will make a great person out of yourself. So keep thinking about it at all times. And also I'm going to teach you one other thing. What is it that makes a great leader? Okay? I'm going to give you an example. I want actually one example from you, Ramesh. Who do you think is a great example of a great leader? Past or present? Anybody? Gandhi? Okay, that's a good example. Now, let's think about one thing. Why did he become a great leader? Did he become a great leader because he associated himself with other high status, high value people in his time? No, right? Why? Why did he become a great leader? He became a leader because he taught people that were below his status, people who needed to be uplifted, he taught them how to uplift themselves. He told them, you know, he taught the local artisans in that country how to make products, and then he created a market for them. He said, you know, this stuff is coming from England, and if you all buy that stuff, then all these other people who need support will not have support. So that endeared him to so many more people. I'll give you another example. Obama, right? What is so great about him? His parents were not rich. He had a very underprivileged upbringing compared to so many other people that were brought into wealth. But where is he now compared to all the other people? What is the thing that's separating him? One of the defining moments that made him a true leader was he helped the homeless people and the downtrodden people in Chicago, even though he was educated and he could probably have earned more. At that time, people would have thought, what is he doing? Is he wasting his time? But that is what makes a person a great leader. So when you feel down and when you feel that my life is going nowhere, nobody is helping me out, it's the wrong frame of questioning. You got to think, who am I giving value to? Right? Every day, keep that question in your mind. Forget about others helping you. Who are you helping? And the law of karma is going to take care of you. You help people that are below your status, that need your help. You are already a leader. You don't become a leader by saying, okay, I know this guy. He's a cool guy. So let me associate with him, and then something will rub off of him. It's never going to happen. The only people that you help are the ones that will help you back. Remember that and help other people that need your help. And that is how you become a great leader. And I'll give you another example about giving. Some person found out she's going to die in 2 months. It was a devastating event in her life. She felt horrible, like anybody would feel, right? If I told you, Mehmet, you have only 2 months to live, man. Sorry to tell you that. How would you feel? She felt pretty bad. But the thing that made her the most happiest from that moment on is her dearest thing in life was the money she had, but she decided to let go of the money and donate it to the most worthy charity cause. And she spent her time deciding on which cause to support, and she felt after going through that exercise that she was the happiest in her entire life. She had no regrets of dying. She was happy. So think about that, guys. Because many of us, myself included, don't have that frame of mind of helping others in need, giving to others, thinking, oh, it's not going to help me, but it will, trust me. So another thing that I want you to keep in mind and think about is love yourself first. If you as a person do not love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. Okay? Think about it. If you expect others to love you and be nice to you, but you are not nice to yourself and you don't have a good opinion about yourself, it's not going to happen. You have to value yourself. You have to value yourself. You have to show intelligence and stop taking BS from other people. There are sometimes you feel like, oh, he's a person at higher status. I shouldn't talk back, but you do have to learn to take a stand. Sometimes people dish out stuff to you. You have to take a stand and make a statement. I'm not saying go and scream at others, but if you feel that others are not treating with you, you will respect. You as a person have to show the love for yourself and take a stand against it. Okay? So here's the thing. I want you guys to think about these three things that I told you. The first thing is be prepared for anything. Make your lemonade with plant bananas, but be ready to make lemonade. Okay? Second thing is help others. Even though they're probably not in a position to help you now, but if it's in your capacity and you can do it, make that attempt. Be a leader, show your skill, help others. And the third one is love yourself. At any time, think about this. Every day of your life, when you grow up, when you're growing older, think this one thought. I say it loudly. I love myself and I'm going to enjoy this day, because this day is the present and it's a present from God. I'm not going to waste it worrying about stuff and feeling bad, all that stuff. Okay? So these three things, guys, I want each of you to practice these things and tell me when I ask you next week if it has made any difference. All of you, I'm going to ask you. I've noted down all the names. I'm going to ask you next week, how did the three things go? Did it make any difference in your lives? At the end of the term, what happens in the long term? Amit, can you tell me what happens in the long term? Okay, let me clue you in. We're all going to die in the long term. So, might as well make the best of your time, right? Who cares? There's billions of people on earth. There's millions of people dying every day. Does it matter to other people? No. But there's a few people that when they die, others will remember. And also, the important thing is, right? Love yourself. Be happy. Who cares? All this stuff going on, the oil is leaking. It might be the penultimate day of your life. But make it count, guys. Be happy, make others happy, and be a leader.